So glad that you slipped crematorium ale into the sketch.
Me too.
That's like a joke for 1% of people too.
Right. I know. No one, like the 3 people that watched that video, would have recognized it.
It's like the I told you that joke that the joke that I put in the like the it was the comp the oh god I never know what these are called, the one with the professor where Ricky was signing up for college.
Yeah.
In that video I had to make a Zoom call meeting UI, and I've never been in a Zoom call, so I had to like look it up and get a bunch
Oh
of
yeah.
references,
Yeah, that was really good though.
and I had to like construct it from the color palette. And I mean, here's the thing, I was basically preparing my whole life for that because I played a bunch of DS games where I've made a stream overlay from assets in game that I've like chopped into pieces and then fit together and copy and pasted a bunch. I'm basically a butcher for like UI. It's pretty awful, but anyway, I made 2 jokes in that. I made a lot of jokes and for that overlay that were like not really jokes, more references. But I made 2 like specific weird references that I was like, no one is gonna get this. Everyone's gonna get one of them, and everyone did. And instead of zoom, I put haste, which is a magic mechanic.
Right, I saw that. I thought that was great.
And everyone in the comments was like, that's funny. And then the second one at the top of every Zoom call, there's like a weird code that you like can punch in at join the call. It's like the call's ID, right?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna have fun with this. So I looked for my favorite card's identification number from the set it was from, and I put that in as the call's ID, and
That's
one
great.
person got it.
I was gonna say, I think one comment in the comments of that video actually called that out, and was able actually went and looked it up.
Because
And that's why you stay up till 2 a.m. writing out every newspaper article at the end of your Spider-Man video.
I was like,
Check.
no one's gonna catch this, but if one person catches it, I'll know that they're exactly like me. And they
Yeah.
did. Someone was like, "Oh, I love the Enchanted Evening reference," and I was like, "Yes!" Just like as I was scrolling through the comments.
Hi, Ethan.
Hi,
Allison is here.
I need you to tell me what's on the sandwich.
the
What?
sandwich.
Show him the
Oh,
sandwich.
are we talking about the sandwich?
Show him the sandwich and tell him to tell me what's on that sandwich.
Okay, so we found this picture of a sandwich.
It's
Sure.
really important to get your opinion on this.
If you want to put this picture of the sandwich on the stream, you're welcome.
As
to.
long as there's not like anything like not safe for work, but yeah, I'll do it.
Well, I don't think there is, but we're trying to identify what the sandwich is, so it's hard to say.
Oh yeah, that's human meat and fungus.
There are boobs that are
That's disgusting.
Just-
That's disgusting. Oh, hold on.
Here, I'm sending you the link over Discord.
I'm gonna send you a link.
It's just a sign that we saw in San Antonio.
I cried about this.
Kyle, you should click on that video.
Oh.
That's disgusting.
All right, what is this? Okay, so this is like a sandwich. I'm gonna like hold on. I'm gonna save
It's a
this.
painting. It's a painted sign on a piece of wood of a sandwich for a place that sells sandwiches.
The things it looks the most like, it would be too much of. And the things it doesn't look like, it shouldn't look like.
Don't worry, stream viewers. I will put this on the thing in a second.
Show us the sexy sandwich.
All right.
It's deeply important that I get as many opinions on this as possible. I've only had one person.
So, what is on this sandwich? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, mostly like the lower half of the interior of the sandwich is really the big question
and
mark
the other
here.
stuff. I mean, I'm guessing bean sprouts, but
So, okay. I'm gonna like open this up in like full screen and like zoom in. So yeah, that's absolutely sprouts at the top.
Right.
God damn it.
That part makes sense.
Right, for sure.
My interpretation of the bottom is it looks like an attempt to like depict a pile of like lunch deli meat or something.
Yeah,
but
so-
the color's weird.
My guess is like, since this is like a mural and it's faded, because like the bread is green, and I can only imagine the backboard of this wood was green at one point.
Golden asparagus.
Okay, so sprouts, the bread is some kind of like, probably like cheap sourdough. I think it has like pickle spears in the middle.
Pickles. I was
that's a
thinking
good point.
cucumbers or avocado.
Yeah, well, I also thought it was avocado, but depending on how recent that is, avocado hasn't been on a sandwich for a long time. Like,
Point. Also, imagine if it was avocado and then also squishy stuff. This sandwich would taste like stepping in mud.
so I'm thinking it's sprouts, pickles, or maybe it's like just a really, really lazy lettuce leaf, and that is absolutely a pile of turkey. Because that is how turkey piles up.
That's what I was thinking.
You think it's turkey?
Yeah, I think your point on the faded color is probably
looks too
correct.
liquid to
'cause
me.
it does.
I 100% think it's just like faded turkey.
It's like mildly melted.
This is supposed to be like a healthy, in air quotes, sandwich where it's like, yeah, it's sprouts, you got some greens, and you got like turkey, which is like the least offensive lunch meat when you're trying to like eat well, because like ham is too
Right.
salty, roast beef is beef.
So, assuming you're right, this is a Sprouts pickle turkey sandwich.
That's not that crazy. It probably has like
Yeah.
some sauce on there too.
It's a gross health nut sandwich for sure.
Yeah, this
but
isn't too bad.
This is how you advertise.
No, I don't. That's the
your
weird thing to
photo
me.
al-
I
your
think
photo only says bag.
I genuinely think they were like drawing this and they were like, oh god, I made the two pieces of bread so far apart, and then like they put the meat on and they're like, okay, and then they were like, oh, I gotta put like greens on there, and then they were like, oh, I don't like drawing lettuce. I know, I'll draw sprouts. They're like weird, and then they were like, oh, I have no place for cheese. Whatever. I think this was a like mural of someone who was done, and then they were like, I have to draw a sandwich.
Right, it seems like they did the turkey last, right? They could have put tomatoes on there. They could have put
Right,
other
like they
stuff.
started from the top and they were like, look at the
Look at the
detail on
sprouts
the
are so
sprouts,
good, right?
And then the next thing they were like, I'm gonna put less into this, and they still had half the space left.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't got time to finish this whole sandwich.
The fact that the turkey takes up like 2/3 of the sandwich means that they absolutely were like done halfway through making it.
That's hilarious. Thank you, Ethan. I needed a conclusive answer. The only other thing I got was hummus, and that's too much hummus.
There's no
too.
hummus on that sandwich. That is,
No hummus.
judging by the age of that like billboard, there is no hummus or avocado on that sandwich. People have,
Grace Huntsman suggested maybe it's not actually a sandwich, but a bag.
you know what? It's the nasty patty from SpongeBob.
It looks very similar. in my-
nasty patty.
All right. Well, I can stop crying about this now. Thank you.
I'm glad that I can bring some peace to your world. Also, was the oh god, what was it? Oh, the Q&A. Was the Q&A good?
Yes, Q&A was great.
Okay.
And
Also-
also, who's donating to the Patreon, you can see Allison's Q&A went up today.
Oh, it went up today. I kind of want to.
20 minutes of her answering your questions.
I'll need to read responses to it. Yeah, it was a lot of questions. Anyway, hey everyone, we're in Rimworld. Sorry that
Yay.
the first fucking 10 minutes of this stream was us looking at a disgusting sandwich. Is that a mashed potato sandwich? All right, we're here. We're in video games.
Hello, everyone. So what happened last time? What was the recap? I'm trying to remember.
I don't think much. I think we got raided several times, but we fought them off pretty well.
We were attacked a lot. I think there were lots of mechanoids attacking, and we found out that our defenses are in fact still good enough to take them on. Also,
Yes, we need to improve our defenses more. Since
I
we
think
are
we do.
getting consistent mechanoid raids, that means that we just have to be ready for that. I
yeah.
would like to expand this bunker to be a little bit wider, and I think I'm gonna like basically maybe actually we can't expand it up because of the mega gun. Which is fine. That's good. We can probably expand it down a little bit, but that would block some foot traffic. Weirdly, this bunker is like too compact, but it's good. I think I'm gonna like move it. I'm not gonna move it, but I'm gonna like basically build some more slate walls down here and make it like a
Okay.
few things wider. And I'll reinstall this turret somewhere else.
I like that we've made more like we kind of made a little bit more of a kill box over in the lower right, which I think is kind of good to like just sort of direct the flow of invaders when
Yeah.
they do come in.
I'm gonna put some more turrets in this room up here, I think, because this kill box over this kill box over here is good. I'm gonna put like I think I'm actually just gonna do that right now while I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna like
Talked about maybe filling this tunnel over here, so I might do that real quick.
which tunnel?
There's one tunnel over here that connects to the big open space that also is like 2 blocks away from our actual tunnel network.
Yes.
So I think I'll have somebody start putting some stone there.
Fair warning, like don't put more than like 2 walls down at once because it's gonna be tedious, but like otherwise you'll end up with a cast of like Monte Cristo situation or whatever.
Like they're just gonna wall themselves in. By
Yes, it happens so much. I don't even want to talk about how much it happens.
I'll do slate because we got plenty of that.
Yeah, we have plenty of slate and granite, so pretty much feel free to use whatever. I think limestone.
Rocky recovered last time.
Yeah, Rocky. I don't think Rocky has the what was it, paranoia, or he doesn't have resurrection psychosis. That was the disease.
Right.
So that's good.
And we recruited what, 3 new people?
Yes, we recruited 2 tribals who were from a raid, and we recruited the guy who killed Rocky,
Right.
who I believe is Osha.
Asucha.
Yeah, let me take a look.
Dorian and Dodo are new additions from the chat.
Killed colonist, yeah. Killed colonist, me.
And it looks like we are still making progress towards. So we're working on marine armor right now. I do think we basically want to do defenses, and then we're going to start doing actual. We researched Starflight basics, so now it's just about
all the other ship parts.
Everything else, yeah.
So we're at like legitimate vanilla Rimworld endgame.
Yeah. Which is crazy, and also not as fast as I thought it was going to be once we got there.
Well, we had a lot of roadblocks, most of them involving, like, just getting fabrication up and running, which is kind of where everyone's roadblocks are, like...
That makes sense. Oh, there's a trading ship...
Turnip Import Company! Would you go to Turnip Import Company for your bulk goods needs?
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, they're called Turnip Import Company. Kind of like that, honestly. Also, hey everyone, a lot of people here. You bring in a lot of folks. People I mean, this is also just a cool ass Rimworld save. So
this has been one of the we've still survived with we can't say 0 deaths anymore. But we've had 1 death and everyone's still alive.
Technically, we've had -1 deaths if you really want to think about it like
That's a good point. I guess we can even back out to 0 deaths.
Alright, I'm gonna sell just some of this garbage. Let's see. I would like to buy advanced components when possible, because I feel like they're a little bit easier to buy than make. Is there anything you want, if I see anything?
They have lots of goats.
I don't think we want goats. I'm gonna buy the advanced component, because it's way easier to... We could also buy, like, it's like weirdly always a good idea to buy components, because we don't want to be sitting on a lot of silver.
That's a good point, yeah. You can always resell the components later, I guess, if you needed to.
Just, like, I have this, like, super, super big fear of, just sitting on wealth. Don't worry about it, Trianon, that's fine. I mean, that's, like... Don't worry about it. I have, like, literally 500 followers, and I think I consistently get, like, 10 to 20 viewers. I don't know who the other 500 people are, but they must hate me by now. For my really weird alerts in the middle of the night.
The followers to viewers ratio on Twitch has never made any sense to me.
I'm 90% sure, like, that a really good amount of it is robots. Wait,
I guess that could be it, yeah.
Oh, they have wood. Wait, do they have wood?
Wait. Do we not have any wood? We have 930 wood.
Oh, we have wood, but we don't have it, like, marked for collection. I keep on forgetting that's, like, the weird, thing with trade ships. We need to install more, ship beacons, actually.
That's what it is, okay. Because I was going to say, we have 203 beers, but we can't sell them any.
Yeah, I'm gonna install a couple of trade beacons, I think, in this room over here.
Off-world this beer. If we don't trade this beer to a trade ship at least once, then it can't make it to Mars, and then the appearance in the Mars video is non-canon.
I think we've literally already traded some of this to a trade ship.
Have we?
I think we did it once. I know we did it. I don't know how, though. Maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe I should somehow fix that. Also, we probably should put our... we probably should put our steel stockpile somewhere away from the place where everyone's going to get shot. But I guess there's no reason that we shouldn't put it here.
I just put stuff in the way, right? Like, I mean, that just means they have to crawl through piles of steel to get to our base.
I understand that you're busy, Ethan, but I didn't see the dessert. What? What dessert? I'm very confused. Or the desert? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Allison.
Oh, no, sorry. There was also a dessert on the sign.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I think it might be in the wider picture next to the sandwich.
Okay, so I'm gonna, like, recreate this bunker a bit.
How long have we had a chem fuel generator?
We got that a long time ago.
No.
It was alright. Actually, hold on. Trying to... There we go. This is probably fine, actually. Okay, sweet. Okay. I have to, like, relearn that, tearing down trees is okay. Because in my other save file, I can't cut down trees.
Like, it doesn't let you, or there's consequences?
There's consequences. I have, like, my entire colony is, like, a bunch of tree lovers. So if I cut down a tree, they get sad.
What do you make things out of?
Stone, pretty much, and steel. I use steel for doors and like furniture, and I use stone for buildings and like floors. I can use wood. They won't get mad at that. And in fact, I'm role playing that by every single time that someone sets up a lumber camp nearby, I raid it, kill them all, take all the wood, and then build shrines out of it. So that's part of the ideology thing. We're playing as like people who like trees.
That's interesting. That kind of adds a fun flavor to it.
Yeah, that was kind of the whole point of that update, I feel. Okay, we don't actually need this sandbag here. Now. Cool. Check it out.
If we had a second research bench, could we research twice as fast?
Yes, actually. In fact, I think that was something we were planning on doing, considering how big this room is in here.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and plop one down then, if you're good with that.
Yep, well, I think we have the ingredients for it, so...
Cool. Alright, there we go. And let's get a good chair.
Simple meal poisoning. No. No! We're actually kind of low on ingredients for food, but I think we're about to harvest a lot of stuff, so...
Oh yeah, we are a little bit low. How are we feeding this many people? That's insane.
We have a lot of plants. We need to actually grow more, I think.
Being in the jungle definitely helps too. I forgot that wasn't like a normal thing and started my own save, and then winter hit and all my crops died, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
this is how this normally works.
Yeah. I'm gonna start putting corn down somewhere, I think. We have too much, this patch of cotton does not need to be here. I'm gonna turn it into corn. We have double strand instead of cotton.
That's true.
We just need this small patch of cotton, and we'll be fine.
Should we put a turret back over here somewhere?
Yes, I'm probably gonna put it in this corner.
Okay.
If you want to, just like replicate the thing up top for like at the other corner. I think I uninstalled the other one though, so it should be in storage.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where they put.
Yeah, which storage? Oh, I think I found it.
I think it's top
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, see, they did the wall thing. That's always the problem when building walls in mountains.
Oh, that thing, yeah. I'm just doing one at a time now whenever I think about it.
Yeah. It'll slow them down, if anything. Quest expires in 17 hours. Oh. Wow, that sucks. We could have done that. Oh. Hold on.
Which quest was it?
I want to see if we can do this. 39 knives. We can't make that many knives that quickly. That is such a shame. I wanted to do that. I guess we just didn't see that it was a thing. Oh wait, except yes, we do want this quest. Okay.
Oh, okay, so it's not expiring. We just can.
Yes. So there's a quest available for us. We need to make 39 knives for White Basin, which is that nearby settlement. We can either get 17 advanced components and 125 plasteel, which is really good.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Or a masterwork charge lance, which is like end game weapon, god tier quality, and a bunch of uranium. the 17 advanced components sounds good, and it is good. So is the plasteel, but that charge lance is like nutty.
Uranium is also useful, if I remember right.
Yeah, we can build more super
yeah.
turrets.
That might be cool. It'd be good to have a big weapon. That's why we're trying to increase our defenses, right?
Yeah, that's so many advanced components. You have no idea.
Why is there an orbital trade beacon in the?
Oh, so we can sell our clothes.
Oh, okay.
I need to hook it up to power still, but yeah, I'm gonna accept for the charge lance if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. How do you feel about me placing a third turret right here? Is that too much?
In the middle? My only concern about it being in the middle is that if it blows up, it might hit people. But I think that's fine. I wouldn't mind trying it out.
Okay.
I think it'll be okay. It would look cool. That's like the main thing that I'm like, yeah, you know what? That would look cool. Let's do it. I'm gonna install my other turrets up here though. There we go. All right, yeah, I'm gonna start making knives. Let me pause that because we had to make so many knives. Okay, it's just regular knives? Like it's not. So we need to make 39 knives. Oh my god. Okay.
Who's our crafting person? Looks like Nihilus.
Yeah, I'm gonna like bump that to the top just in case. We have enough steel for it. That's like good. And someone is like, we have people who are gonna be unsmithing all the time, so that'll be done.
Okay. Nihilus is 13 crafting, so he's definitely the one.
Yeah, I doubt we're gonna get below normal quality. This will be fine. This is gonna be really weird. It's great too because we have a we have a little lunch table in the workshop.
Yeah, I just noticed that. That was a good addition. Who's cooking stuff bad?
I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Who are our cooks? Oh, Dodo. No, Dodo's good. I think we just had a run of bad luck, honestly. Because everyone is pretty good at cooking. I think Dodo is, like, new, and they've been cooking a bit, but it's fine. A tiny bit of food poisoning at this point is not going to ruin anything. I'm more worried about the fact that we just are out of, like, ingredients.
Well, we did take in 3 new people, and then I guess not really compensate. Should we add another field somewhere, or?
I have added a cornfield that is being slowly made. I'm gonna actually copy a bill from over here so that we can have 2 people working on it.
Windows said, please tell me these are the same people who bought the bowler hats.
What?
They're the ones who were buying the knives.
Oh, maybe. I think they are the exact same. We've only traded with like 1 colony. Do I like city builders and
confirmation that it's just the hobos? It's just extortionist hobos.
Oh god, at this point, yeah.
Knives.
Do I like city builders and production chains? I have to be in the right mood for it. I like Factorio, but I'm really bad at it, and a lot of city builders are like way too... Like, I think my problem with city builders is the same problem that I have with like Roller Coaster Tycoon, where like I love it, but you like a lot of the time you're just waiting for money. If that makes sense.
That's true. Also, I have trouble with ones that are like, depending on the city builder, I have trouble with games where there's just like an objectively correct way to do it when it's laid out like that. Like if it's not, if it's linear, then that's one thing. But if it's like, here's a whole sandbox, one way works, and the other ways you're going to go bankrupt.
Yeah.
Which is what Surviving Mars kind of ended up being. I enjoyed playing it, but I could tell kind of from the start it was like either I do this right or I don't. Those are sort of the 2 options.
Oh, we're making knives. We're making knives.
I haven't played Skylines in a while. I can't remember if that one has more like, if there's like a, there's not really like an end state to that one, right? Like you can sort of just make what you want and that's it.
Yeah, I think so.
I like it when it's like that, or like here in Rimworld where it's just like whatever happens, and that's the story, and it's It's fun regardless.
Is this a wild boomalope? Oh no, it's not. Just kind of here.
Windows said 40 hats, 39 knives, so that's 39 knife-wielding hobos and one hobo in charge who's going to order a set of power armors and a gladius.
Oh, another problem is we're actually using a bunch of our food to make biofuel. I'm gonna, like, suspend from organics, because we have enough wood to be only doing that. Oh, poor Zara. Zara's suffering from the food poisoning. It's okay, you can make it. I believe in you. I believe in you, Zaradress. Go get the meal. Wart! Why did we get Wart? We need to hunt, I think. I think that's a... Maybe there's some wildlife we can hunt. Nothing that's safe, I guess. We can go kill capybaras.
On elephants.
No, that's so dangerous. I'm gonna fight
It
these
took me
wildlife.
forever to figure out that I can, like, just, activate, like, an auto hunt through this menu.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the wildlife menu is kind of a new-ish addition. I think it was added like around the same time Empires dropped, and man, it was really nice because before it was like, well, there's no animals on the map, and there's just like a bunch of like cows chilling in the corner that I couldn't see.
What? And they just didn't have the menu.
Yeah, I think there was just an animals menu which had tamed and wildlife, but I don't remember. It's been a long
it's a
time.
good idea to have
Caleb,
that,
look
'cause
out! Caleb, no.
I lose track of stuff way too often on these things. Like, for instance, all the steel that's just sitting down here.
Look, don't ignore the steel stockpile, okay? Don't think about it. Don't speak it, don't say it. We're gonna have to move that somewhere not there. But it's kind of in just a nice position. I might actually... You know what I might do?
I think it's fine there. It's not really in the way of anything except for people trying to get in. Does it? I don't know. Does it count as cover? Like,
No, it does not count as cover.
It's
I don't
probably
even,
fine. That seems right.
I don't
Does
even
it slow them down at all?
I don't even think it does do that. But I am gonna move. I'm gonna start shrinking it a little bit and like move it over. So people will haul that. Are we actually making that? We are making knives. Knife production is at 10.
Are they being? Oh yeah, they're just being scattered around the floor in here.
I mean, yeah. I really wish there was like a weapon rack where you could store one of a type of weapon or something.
Do we have to bring them the knives, or are they coming to get the knives?
We have to bring them knives.
Oh, lame.
Bulk goods trader. Well, howdy.
Ooh,
Want to buy some knives? Man, I can't tell if traders love us or hate us. Because we certainly get a lot of them, but we kind of don't sell them anything. I guess we sell them a lot of cloth.
and beer.
Cloth? You know what? Yeah, they must love us. Oh yeah, that one colony in the corner, it's great. I have the best cloth and beer.
You know what's crazy? I just, within this month, got Allison interested in Civilization.
Yeah.
After all this time.
It's really funny. I was actually talking about this on stream, like, I think last night, where I was mentioning, like, it's really funny that I'm, like, known in some circles because of Civ. Like,
True.
some people recognized me, like, a while ago from being in those Civ videos. And I was like, oh, that's really weird. And they're like, oh yeah, so do you still play Civ? It's like, no, I actually never really liked Civ. It's really awkward to explain, because I never got into Civ, and I feel bad because, like, I mean, obvious. I feel bad because it's like, oh yeah, like those were the big videos that I was in, but
Right.
I never could get into it. I always like suffered whenever I played it. I mean, you remember the games I was in where I was just being attacked by thousands and thousands of barbarians without break.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy wants a lot more. I'm gonna sell him some of our cloth because we have too much of it. gonna sell him like maybe 900. And we could sell him our, like, yeah, we don't need pig skin, we don't need panthera fur, I don't think. We don't need bird skin. Sell all that. We could sell our, like, cloth pants and shirts, because no one should be wearing those. People should be wearing Devil Strand. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. In fact, I'm gonna make more Devil Strand. Get rid of these dusters, get rid of this parka. So now we have to buy things from them, because we're selling too much. They have chocolate. They have 6 pieces of chocolate. I can't believe it. Oh, they have components. We can just buy a bunch of those, I think. And we still have money to spare. We can buy beer. Oh, they only have 4.
I want their stupid, crappy beer.
Hey, you might be right, but don't say it to their face. Wow, when? We can't really... They don't have much to sell, which is really weird. They have steel. I don't think we need that. Just throwing that out there, I don't think we need steel. Oh, they have neutropamine. That's probably a good idea. In fact, yeah, okay. We're just gonna buy all of that. Yep, that's good.
Cool.
Look at all the stuff we bought. Yay!
Nice.
Someone come and haul it. I don't want to manually do it. I want to see how quick it is.
They just drop it on the floor.
Yeah. Alright, I might have Nihilus haul the components at least.
What do we need neutropamine for? And
It,
why do we need 105 of it?
It's for medicine.
Oh, that's right.
In fact, I'm gonna allow the penaloxacycline production now that we actually have freaking a bunch of this stuff. Oh, that's really annoying. Can't be multiple of 30. Buy dogs. No. No animals. Don't want to think about it. Nihilus, while you are there, do me a favor, haul the neutroamine. We can actually either expand... You know what we could do? We could make our research thing have sterile tile floors now. If we're feeling like it. Because we have a lot of spare silver.
Wait, that helps with the research room?
Yes, clean... extra clean rooms improve outcomes in hospitals and research labs. This tile is slow to build.
Had no idea. I will put that in now.
Sure.
Sterile tile, right?
Yes.
Cool. Do it.
We have a bunch of spare, so we'll be fine. Let's just haul all this inside.
Alright.
I've got neutroamine like stacks infinitely, basically.
Do we have anybody else on, like, in the work? Do we have... How many people have, research prioritized? Looks like 3 of them do, actually.
Yeah, we have 3 to 5, actually, but...
Okay.
A lot of them have other things. Like, I think Durardien is going to be doing it a lot, and probably soy sauce when we're not building stuff. Okay, we actually have food. We're fine. Visitors! They're from the same colony. Oh, this is so dangerous. Oh god, okay, hold on.
Is there any point of visitors? They're just people that wander in.
Oh, they have items to trade.
Oh, okay.
I forgot we're making assault rifles. We need to make more assault rifles.
Oh yeah, we can like build guns.
And I want some more flak helmets and a couple of flak vests. I don't know how much we have, but I want them. I want them made. Okay, there we go. You can take the assault rifle instead of the SMG for hunting. Forget our... This area down here needs to be defended better, I think. Although,
yeah, that's true. When they come in here, it's usually we have to wait.
I mean, before though, that they've walked up here and then gotten killed like the regular way. Oh god, god, this
it
is
might
so
be
scary.
easiest to like. What if we? Here I'm gonna use the plan thing. What if we like tunneled them in? Like if we did this and had it be like a.
Oh, that could actually work
This
super
way?
well. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Make sure to put a door like right here though. That's my only suggestion.
Sure. Is that would they go for the door or would they go?
If it's made of stone, then they wouldn't, and we can close it easily. So we'll
Okay.
just leave it open most of the time.
Cool. You just make the wall stone too.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Glad that I got that out of me. Let me just shrink. No! I feel so dumb.
We'll do a slate door.
There. I will assist you.
And then I don't. Is this just a wood storage zone somewhere? or
I
is
actually
it-
moved it already. It's going to be up here
Okay.
now. Yeah, we don't get a lot of people coming from down there, but I'm worried the one time we do, it's going to cause problems.
Yeah, it makes sense. If they do sometimes, and it is usually kind of like a. It hasn't been a problem yet, but it's just unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
Anything we should add in here to make it more of a kill chamber?
We're going to add some spike traps once all the construction's done, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good call.
I don't think I'll put any turrets or anything. Maybe I'll put mines down there, like fire mines. An eclipse? That's irrelevant to us. For this door right here, in front of the... I might actually just move this chem fuel generator, because it's kind of in a terrible place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna-
delete the
I'm just
stuff
gonna
I was.
Just because, if it's going to be in a kill box, I don't even want it there. So we're going to, like,
Yeah.
put a new one... Where am I going to put this one? Maybe, like... I don't really need a good place to put these. Where's our storage for that stuff, anyway? Where's our fire storage? Where's our chem fuel going? Oh, down here. Okay, so... Putting it, like... That's the problem. That actually is a good spot for it. I will put it... like... You know what? I'll just put it up against this building. No, that's terrible. What am I doing? Actually, no, that's fine. Because of this. Okay. Second thing. For some reason, there isn't cabling running up here. I'm gonna fix that.
I think they're probably gonna try and build a roof on this kill box too, so I'm gonna.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we don't
Okay.
really need that there. In fact, that'd be actively bad, I think. Zaradress has gotten food poisoning twice.
Well, maybe it's his fault at this point.
Yeah. No. No.
No.
Remove roof area. Oh, perfect.
I got it.
This needs to be hauled. This needs to be not here. Okay.
To see what you do with this.
So we have 27 knives. How long is this quest going to go for? We have a while. Cool. Plenty of steel for knives. We're making more armor and stuff. This is good. Everything's going well. Okay, let's put some traps in here. Let's see, what's our biggest stone? So we have a lot of slate that we're not really using. So... security. Let's just slap some in the corners here. People love corners for whatever reason.
That's true. And then should we put some like turrets at the end of the hall that shoot down it as they're coming in? Like a good portal trap.
The thing with that is, normally I would say yes, but at the point of the game that we're in, we're gonna get so many like massive raids that I think doing that would be a bad idea because they would just sit there and start shooting at it. You know what? Maybe we could put like a couple.
It would delay them for a while at least.
It would. It's just those turrets are consistently going to die. That's my only.
That's true. They're just kind of burning the turrets, I guess.
If it wasn't so close to our like batteries and solar panel, I would say yes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move this chem fuel. Actually, let's wait for it to be done. Let's wait for it to run out of fuel, and then we'll deconstruct it.
Would it be worth making this whole place into sort of like a little windy maze path also?
That is a thing, yeah. That actually is an old school strat. We could do that.
Just that way they have to walk through a gauntlet of traps or else not go this way.
If you do that, make sure that there is an exit, that there are several exits placed so that people can resupply the traps without stepping on any of them.
Oh, yeah.
And that is going to be a very hard ask, but... And we can also reinstall these traps once they build them, so don't worry about them that are being built. Oh, are we out of, like, power? Oh, we were, but that was because...
There was an eclipse for a minute.
Yeah. I'm gonna double check, because I believe we found some stuff with the deep drill recently. There's steel. There's gold over there. That's not really relevant. Uranium up there. Okay. Steel, steel, steel. There's a lot of steel in places that I don't really like sending people out to, so we're fine. Besides, we don't really need steel. Of all the things, that is the thing we do not need. The sounds of industry. How's our knife production? 29 still. We need more knives. You ever notice watching people play these kind of games? Everyone seems to have a natural skill for devious traps. I'm pretty sure my 6-year-old could design a kill box. Yeah, like, that's a thing I know. Like, I remember being in, like, elementary school and being like, oh, let's play a game where, like, you have to beat me and I'll try to beat you at whatever. And then it was just like, okay, I'm gonna make a fire pit with alligators in it that's gonna eat you. It's like, but the alligators be on fire. No, they're fireproof alligators. Shut up.
Good old fireproof alligator.
It's true. So if that is the layer you're gonna go with, I'm just gonna start putting doors down for ease of access.
So what I was thinking is we just do like the middle vertical row is just all doors.
Oh,
then
yeah.
Somebody comes straight down and
That
then
could-
just drop the traps on either side.
That could absolutely work.
So we do like, we would just make like each one of these.
Ooh, it's a really crazy psychic drone. Flak vest. Alright, is everyone wearing a flak vest? Let's take a peek. Black vest. We still have some cloth shirts. We gotta make more double strand shirts. I think everyone's wearing a double strand duster though, so we're good with that. There's so much going on in this game. How do you keep track of it? It's definitely something that you build up to.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about all of this right when you start. You'll start with like 1 to 3 people, and you'll learn the systems slowly over the course of time. This colony's been going for like, how long have you been going?
No idea. Ethan's also been playing the game in general for a very long time at this point.
So this is like, it's one of those things where you start on like an easier difficulty to learn the systems, and you play and you learn what each thing does, and you learn like what you kind of want to do, and it takes a while. So you won't have to worry about this. You'll be working with like literally probably a base the size of this with like all of your stuff in bedrooms in it. So there is a learning curve, but like it's one of those things like you'll know what to look for. Like for the most part, I don't need to keep track of anything that's going on right now. Like I'm focusing on knives because we have a quest to bring someone knives. That's all I'm worried about. Because the colony kind of runs itself if you set it up right. Now, there's things that you
You're
want to...
really good at like setting things up so that they run them. Yeah, that they just sort of like operate automatically at this point.
Yeah, like, you know that your colony's doing well if you don't really have to lift a finger often. Like, you can do it to, like, make things a little bit faster, but as long as people are, like, not dying constantly, then you're doing fine. I'm gonna... This has a few days. I'm just gonna deconstruct this, actually. Fire! No, the Devil Strand! I just realized how ridiculous this field is.
Devil Strand Field.
I can't believe... I forgot I also named it My Empire of Dirt. I'm so mad at myself in the past. I didn't realize I was just dropping a Johnny Cash reference. Or that's not Johnny Cash. That is Johnny Cash, never mind. Nice. This kill box is so silly looking. Look how sinister this is here, Kyle. I also just realized that I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do that. So, I'm doing something weird here in this kill box. I'm putting 2 walls down. Now,
Okay.
the
Why is that?
reason I'm doing that is so that the turrets won't fire back at our own people.
Oh, because they'll miss sometimes and hit our guys.
Yeah, I've noticed that hasn't really been a problem here yet, because usually the enemies try to stop at this, like, granite chunk pile that we've, like, left here.
Yeah.
Which is good. That's really good. I mean, that's the whole point of it. That's why we set it up. But, that might be a problem eventually. I am a little worried about that, honestly, but we've been fine. There's gonna be a point where there's gonna be a raid that we can't deal with, and I'm so ready to see it. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be like 10 centipedes or something like that.
I guess it's just kind of a race to get the ship parts researched before that happens, right? Because then we still have to wait for like 5 days.
Yeah.
The real question is how many of our people are making it off this planet.
So we can build a ship big enough, because like the actual parts that people sit in are relatively small, but this ship is going to be huge, like just considering how many people we have. I was thinking we're going to have to like...
Different sizes?
No, you kind of like build it out of parts. So like you build structure pieces and then you have to put like each of the researches, I think, at the end of the tech tree is like, yeah, this one unlocks a ship engine, this one unlocks a ship reactor, this one unlocks the cryo sleep casket, this one unlocks the core, and this one unlocks a cluster. So we need one of each of those and as many like sleep caskets as you want people to leave with.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kind of have to see how that goes.
Get that. Oh hey, our research room got finished.
We have the knives, I think.
Oh.
We have the 39 knives. Are they all of normal or better? Does anyone see a poor knife in here? I don't see any poor knives.
All looking pretty good.
Are there any other... Oh god, I just realized too. We probably have an order to smelt knives down. Wait, what's the... Oh, this is only bio-coded. Okay, hold on. Let me just, like, make sure we're not smelting knives. Oh, awful to pour. Great. So this was already being taken care of.
Oh, like we have a setting to smelt crappy...
Yeah. So,
crappy
thank God. Alright. I hope everyone's ready. We're about to do an incredible journey. By that I mean we're probably going to send one person out with 39 knives. Here's your backpack and your knives. So where's this going to?
that same place that always trades with us, I think, right?
Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm just going to send someone out if that's okay.
Yeah, just send like one of the new people. Send Iridian or Dodo out.
I would like to send a couple people, just in case we get jumped.
Sure.
So I'm going to send Duridian. And can you do medicine, actually?
One guy, beard and bowler hat, 39 knives. No one's gonna mess with them.
Let's see, Dodo. Are you good at medicine? No.
Ow. Shit.
We don't have a lot of people that are great at medicine, do we? Osha is good at medicine, but they're not good at fighting, so I'm not going to send them out. I don't want to send Light. Light's like the backbone. Oh, I might send... no. I might send Charlotte out. Yeah, we'll send these two out with the knives. Steel knife, good. Steel knife, excellent. Steel knife, normal. I think that's 39. What is 18 plus 18?
Yeah. No, that's 36.
Plus 1. 37. We're missing 2 knives. Do we have... 2? We have 2 poor knives. Causing a problem, I think. Hold on. Are there poor knives in here? Oh, there are 2 poor knives. I just didn't see them. Okay, that stinks. So we gotta make 2 more knives. Alright. There we go. Don't worry, that won't be too long. And that means that I can focus on upgrading. I also realized we should probably make, like, better weapons for... like, we can make long swords. It's good to have long swords for fighting and maces for fighting mechanoids. We want to build maces out of uranium.
Right. Long sword, just like long swords and machine guns, pretty much, right?
Yeah. Well, like
Make
sniper
sure you have
rifles,
one each.
certain ones are good for certain things. Like sniper rifles are good for cheesing raids that aren't here yet. Or like picking off priority targets, but you know,
Yeah.
then you're dealing with if people will actually hit the shot. There were 2 poor knives hiding in this pile.
How dare they?
And now I think we have 41. Okay. Oh, we also got a assault rifle. Who gets an upgrade? Let's take a peek.
I have no idea what weapons people have. I've not been looking at that part at all.
A lot of people have, like, the worst weapons we're actually using right now are SMGs and shotguns, which is good because those are okay weapons.
Okay.
Like SMGs, heavy SMGs are like surprisingly good for training shooting. So I don't know if this is still the case. I know when I played a bunch, the strat was give people who you want to train shooting on a heavy SMG, give good shooters just an assault rifle to carry around, and keep like specialty grenades in other places.
Okay.
So like EMP grenades are for mechanoids. Frag grenades are don't use them. Fire grenades are for burning corpses. Like, I can't. I've tried to use fire grenades in combat. I just end up setting myself on fire. You wonder why I build everything out of stone and force people to wear fireproof gear? I hate fire. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to think about fire. I don't know. I feel like there's like a weird. I don't know how to even explain it. I feel like there's a weird thing you can say about like how I run my colonies because I run them like these are definitely problems that I can have. I'm gonna just avoid those problems somehow through the most absurd means. Okay, now I think we have 39. Wait, no.
Windows says sad pyro noises.
Hold on. What is 19 plus 19? 38. Plus 1 is 39. Right?
Yeah.
Basic math. I'm bad at it. Okay. Send 5 of these. Let's send 2
Devil
bedrolls.
Strand work uniforms.
And let's send Yak 4. Wait, no. Mixbooge. And then that'll be quicker. And then we need to send food. Good thing we have a lot of food.
Question already? Is that who you were talking to earlier?
What's up?
Did you answer GB's question already?
Oh, number of shots made is more important for training than accuracy. Yes. 100%.
Hey, that's true in real life too.
Yeah.
Not with guns, but like if you're practicing something, make a lot rather than try to make all of them count.
Ooh, 3.9 days. Wow. Guess I'm gonna send like 20 meals. Okay, all the knives. Okay, I hope this is right. We'll see how this goes. Alright, we'll see how this goes.
All right.
There's gonna be one nifty kill box when we're all done.
Mm-hmm.
Like Trent making out of granite this time because we ran out of slate.
I like your slate song. Wait, we have slate. Oh, we did run out of slate. You're right. Wow.
I think if I do it like this, they should be able to.
There we go. Okay, those should all be replaceable without also stepping on the traps.
That looks. Well, there's one problem.
Oh wait, no, I did that wrong. Hold on. Because there isn't a door on every step, so there needs to be.
Morkel fan, stop. Okay. I'm gonna move these out of the way too.
There should be.
I'm gonna put some fire IEDs in some of these locations too.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Just instead of, or like wherever, you know, like right here, I think would be a good place for one. Right here.
Oh, maybe if I do this and replace the alternating ones with doors.
The way you have it set up now is fine, I think. Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh yeah, and then we could put some on the outside too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This is gonna be such a pain to get through. The worst part about the whole thing is watch us never get raided from that side again, or they just mine through the prison or some
Good,
shit.
But it worked.
What is this hole over here? Next to the prison. Oh, that used to be... I'm gonna actually get rid of the roof.
Oh, I
there.
just carved that out because there was already a space, so I just made it a something we could turn into a room if we wanted to.
Maybe we could eventually turn that into a larger part of the prison.
Yeah.
Or sorry, what were we calling it? The rehabilitation facility?
Yeah.
To be fair, that's legitimately what it is.
Allison started calling ours an adoption center in our other game, so that's what I...
This is, as far as this goes, this is like a rather... Oh, we also have this other area over here. We totally could expand the prison.
It was storing, like, pemmican or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have a couple of just big empty rooms down here.
We should probably build another one. Another pemmican room. Major break risk. What's wrong? Oh, that's really bad. Hopefully they'll make it off the side. Just gonna pray for them. Just gonna speed up time a little bit so I can watch them slowly, painfully move off the side of the map. You're fine, you'll be fine. Just make it off the side of the map. Then you can take a nap and eat. Okay. We'll see how that goes.
Is the, what does the stone spike trap do that's better than the wood one? Is it just stronger?
It does more damage and is not flammable.
Oh, sure.
Makes sense.
That's kind of the problem with wood spike traps. They don't like really hit very hard. You can actually see the damage and armor pen and stuff on the traps if you inspect them. And I think wood has a smaller spring chance. There's like reasons. I remember there were like very good reasons why I wasn't using Oh, actually, I just realized there's a problem now. Now how are we gonna get out of this way? I might move this spike trap and put a door down here.
Like if we wanted to go out that direction?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn this into a door. Or we don't have any slate. I'm gonna build out of granite, I guess. I think we're actively making slate, but... Granite door. Constructed.
Oh, I see you're doing it there. So you can just exit into this little...
Yeah.
So I guess any of the invaders could attempt to break through one of these walls instead.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're probably not going to. I don't know how they change the AI for this, because it's very different than how I used to play. So there's a chance that, like, I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
There's a chance that they'll recognize that there's just a snaking trail of spike traps, and they won't go that direction.
I think, like, the AI is, like, everything that they have to go through is pointed, and they try to find the least amount of points. So they might just try to bust through the door, or they might, like, I don't think they see the traps. But, like, if it takes longer for them to walk through this corridor than it does to break down 2 doors, they will usually break down the 2 doors. That being said, who knows? I think it takes a long time to break down a stone door. But yeah, I'm gonna put a fire trap somewhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want to replace any of the spike traps instead.
I put a, like, here. That's a funny place for one. Yeah, that's a funny place to put a horrific, horrible thing.
This will definitely be interesting to watch when we get it. It's been very nice of them to not raid us while we build this entire chamber.
Yeah, oh god, Morkel fan, what are you doing? That's so bad. I might actually do that real quick. I'm gonna probably have to do this every single time that I... Oh god. There. Hopefully that'll fix any problems that might occur. Why are you there, Boomalope 1? Oh, because you're not restricted!
Why is there just a boomalope wandering through the... Wait, he's opening the door.
It's ours.
Okay.
They were just in a dumb place.
They can open doors. They've learned to open doors.
I'm gonna clear...
Nowhere is safe.
Boomtown should not be going into this at all. Yeah, there we go. Okay, everything's fine. Oh yeah, we don't need any more knives. I'm gonna get rid of that knife bill.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make a couple more uranium maces, I think. I'm gonna make a couple of long swords. We have... How much plasteel? We don't have a lot of plasteel. I think I'm gonna make a steel one, I guess. See if we can make a good steel one. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. Assault rifles are still being made. Still have components. That's good. Yep. Okay, so is anyone missing a limb?
I don't think so anymore. I mean, that could be remedied, but...
Yeah, that's...
Everybody has their defaults.
Right middle finger cut off. Well, puts on surgical gloves.
Zero dress redeemed to drink time.
Hey!
What?
That's
Mad
bad.
Boomalope. I hope it's not that one.
Well, I don't think they're gonna make it to us. They're just kind of outside. I'm just gonna do this.
Ooh.
No. That's bad. We don't want that to happen.
I wanted to test it.
We'll test it on something that won't detonate the rest of the maze. They also might just mine through this, this thing right here.
Yeah, maybe it might be worth building some wall back there.
You know what? No, Kyle, I got this. There, it's fine. I know what we'll do. We'll mine through this thing. Oh! Saving. Oh. Okay. There's our caravan going. Oh, they're almost there. Who are we gonna give the super gun?
I feel. I feel like Rocky, right?
Rocky is a careful shooter, which might actually be a good idea.
And his shooting is 14, and he's the protagonist. So.
I mean, you know, I was thinking like Caleb. Weirdly,
What's Caleb's shooting skill?
12 with a passion. Rocky's is 14 though. Maybe you're right. Oh, Window here needs a better gun, of which we don't have. We're currently making one.
Oh hey, Door Monster TV is here.
Oh my god. Are you save stating this game?
TV.
Technically, but not on purpose. Defoliator ship. Swear to God.
What?
That's a lot of.
That-
That's a lot of robots.
Oh my god.
That's fine. They're all not super scary. The charge lances are worrying, but like, this ain't too bad.
Holy crap. Okay.
We've actually dealt with one like this before. So we can do a couple things here.
Stupid defoliator ship. I hate that thing.
You know what I might do?
What? What are we doing?
I have an idea that's really stupid.
What?
You notice how
Is it
like
mortars? My idea is mortars.
it is mortars, but do you notice how they're like in a little alcove that we could wall off? And then just bomb them and they can't get out?
Can we wall it off without them waking up? Is that close?
I think so. I think that's a bad idea, though. I think it's just better to, like, mortar them. We could also, like...
I like they landed next to the skeleton of the last guy that tried to assault us from this area.
So, the thing with this ship, the thing with these robots is, like, they're bad... It's bad to fight them from a range... That being said, I don't want to, like, set up a
How
thing
much of a
over
range, though? Because mortars is quite a range.
Yeah, hold on. Did we get, like, a thing that... Did we get, like, an airstrike thing? This wouldn't be a good use for it, though. I'm kind of being silly. Yeah, we probably should just airstrike.
I mean, they can build fast if they're not actually gonna get got if they get that close. We could definitely wall that off really quickly.
I just think the mortars are then going to hit our wall. The actual
The second
strat...
they wake up, they're gonna come for us, right? So it probably is a good idea.
It might be a good idea, because, like, they wake up, but they won't come for us. They'll come for us once the ship is destroyed. So, if we fire enough mortars there, we're probably just going to kill the robots before they head over.
Yeah, don't second guess yourself. I think that's a great idea. I think we should wall them off.
No, I don't think we should.
Why not?
It's going to take too long, and, like, the problem with that is, like, the terrain, it doesn't support it, because, like, over here on the right, this is all marsh soil. So we'd have to make this awkward giant wall, and we just spent a bunch of stone. I don't actually know how much we have. Yeah, we're actually low on stone. So we maybe could build a wall. I just think it would take too much time. We'd have a lot of people over there. One person freaking out and shooting one of the robots would cause all of them to wake up and just slaughter us.
Yeah, okay. Well, I just pelt them from a distance.
Also have 3 mortars, so...
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna, like... Hold on. Make sure that we have, like, more high explosive shells being made. Yeah.
Could use more, but...
Alright. Well, let's see. Ah! Lightning.
Lightning's being a bit aggressive.
Wow, they have it. Lightning. Squidward goes to the Greek deity store. I do think we should have people ready with, no, we shouldn't. This is such a weird problem, because, like, the problem with this group of mechanoids is that they're all range. So it's like, oh, we should have people ready with, like, EMPs.
That one's on fire.
They're immune to fire, sadly.
Okay.
Don't mean to ruin your dreams, but they are immune to that. Okay, now that there is no longer rain, I'm gonna make people shoot mortars at them.
Good. I only ever want to hit things with mortars.
Okay, these should all... what shells do these have? Ah, okay, hold on. That is not what I wanted to do. Shells. No incendiary, high explosive, no smoke, no EMP. Not now. I don't want those installed. There we go. Alright, everyone get ready. Time to shoot the mortars. I'm gonna actually...
I'm watching.
Hold on, I'm gonna wait till everyone's ready to fire at once. How do I hold fire? Oh, there we go.
They're all clumped up, which is good.
Yes. Alright. No longer hold fire. Set force target. Like this area. Well, actually, I'm gonna shoot the initial battery, like, right here.
Yeah, I think that's good. Do it, do it, do it.
Oh, they missed horribly, so...
Oh no. Well, okay.
Did
That was
any of
fun.
them get hit? This pikeman's pretty hurt.
One of them, some of them must have.
Yeah, okay. This is fine.
Try to hit us like over here now.
Yeah, I think the same area is fine. Oh, one of them got hit. That's good. I think. Might have shrugged it off.
They don't seem to be registering where the attack's coming from.
Oh, one's down.
Got a dead one. The foliator's getting damaged.
That's good. You killed a rat! What are you aiming at? Alright, I'm gonna aim at the defoliator ship now. Actually, I'm gonna aim right here.
You aim further back over here, would that help?
You know what? Yeah, you're probably right. I aim like here. Aiming! Do it. Kill. Kill!
Nice. How are we doing on ammo?
You know, we'll run out, but we'll make more. How are they doing?
Oh. They're leaving.
Are they? What are they shooting at? Oh, light is here for whatever
What?
reason. That was my fault. Light just run.
Okay, they're not following her. Jeez, what was she doing?
She was picking up some slag chunks that I marked for, like, delivery a long time ago. So that's bad. Okay, I think we're gonna be out of mortars after this next battery, so I'm just gonna have them fire once and then stop.
Okay. Man, that would have been a rough character death. That's just like a writing you out of the show character death.
Yeah, that's really dumb. Hey, caravan's here. All right,
Oh,
fulfill.
wait, caravan's where?
No, at the other one.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Fulfill trade offer. Give knife 39. This is a great window. Someone crop this and like just use it as a meme. I love it.
Knife 39. Definitely put a hobo face somewhere on there.
Yeah. Okay. So now we have to get rid of some of this uranium because we can't actually move.
Oh, like we can't carry all that uranium back?
Because as it turns out, Kyle, uranium is very heavy.
Whoops.
It's fine.
Didn't think about that part.
It's fine. We can buy stuff that we actually do want, of which they don't have any. They have beer, they have an animal pulsar, an animal soothe. Psychic soothe pulsar. I might buy one of those, actually. Those are kind of useful to just have one. We'll buy components, because we always need components. We can buy dog leather. Literally just buy dog water. We could buy a cow. We could buy... I'm gonna buy the Sooth Pulsar. We can't afford it. Never mind.
Or successfully made like an animal army that they can throw at things. Or is that pretty much impossible?
Make an animal army?
Yeah.
Out of all the biomes, this is the one where it's most possible because of all the soil we have to grow like animal food, but I would not want to do it because I hate animals. Let's see. How much of this can we actually hold on to? I'm not even going to try. We have uranium at home. Okay. Yep, okay. Head home. Alright. So, we have killed a singular robot. I think we've damaged like
What's
2
the
other
other?
ones.
Yeah, just like a couple.
But we'll make more shells and then we'll launch more shots at them. We have plenty of steel, we have plenty of fire. We'll be
I
okay.
guess they're not moving. We can just keep pelting them.
It's also doubly good is that this is the kind of ship that we can just sit here and ignore for a while. Because, like, it kills plants, but, like, it's
It
pretty...
did fall in the most convenient spot.
Yeah.
Welcome to Traders and Raiders. Where
We sell products and get in fights?
we're
just ripping off Manco at this point?
Yeah. Yes, we sell products and get in fights.
Is that just what was that, guitar strum? What's going on?
I was trying to do the engineer guitar riff.
Oh. Do it. I'll be quiet.
I think my guitar is out of tune. There you go.
It's pretty good. I was never one. I wanted to get into musical instruments so many times. Caleb, no, do not go there. Why are you going there? Hold on. Oh, that's why. Yeah, don't do that, Caleb. Bad. I want to talk about getting written out of the show death. Caleb went to go clean dirt in the middle of nowhere next to the deadly robots.
What is wrong with these people?
Oh my god. Kyle, do you know who Crazy Boris is?
No.
He's an animator that, like, you might have seen his stuff on Newgrounds. He made, like, Cactar and Tonberry, if you remember that.
That sounds familiar. I don't know if I watched them.
It was, like, old school animations. So, he, like, every once in a while resurfaces and makes an animation. He made, like, a PUBG one with Cactar and Tonberry, like, kind of when that fad was going on. And he made a series called Dungeon Dynamite that's really good, but the last episode he made is, like, at the end of it, he said, like, hey, this is, like, super unsustainable because I can get one episode of this out a year, and I'm making, like, no money off of it, so I'm sorry this is the last episode. Which is really sad because it was super funny. But
yeah.
The way that you said that in his PUBG animation, when, like, the two characters are, like, on the plane listening to, like, the pre-lobby talk of nonsense, like, a bunch of characters just say nonsense, and then Tonberg says, what is wrong with these people? And I just, oh god, I love saying that.
Oh hey, we are now allies with the Brinla Coalition. We've been friendly enough for long enough. I didn't know you could do that.
Ooh!
What does that mean? Do they do something for us? Oh yeah, allies will sometimes arrive to help fight your enemies when you're under attack.
That's bad.
Why is that bad?
Well, out of all the people to be allies, the tribal people who we want to stay in good relations with so we can keep trading, I don't want them to show up and die and get mad at us. I don't know if that'll happen if they show up to help, but I don't know.
I mean, so far there has been remarkably little animosity between the guy who died and the guy who killed him in our own
Oh yeah, community. How are they doing? Let's see. Yeah, no, there's like slight discontent, but aside from that, two good steel longswords.
Well, -10 for killed colonist, which it doesn't mention that I'm the colonist, but I assume that's what it refers to.
It's like that dumpy Tony Stark meme. I'm the colonist.
I'm actually something of a colonist myself.
God. Light, what is your gun that you have?
I think that Asuja's just like has negative opinions of pretty much everybody.
I mean, you know. They're working though. They're working away. They're smithing. They're making mortars. To be fair, like, this colony looks nice, but it'd probably be kind of shitty to live in just because of, like, the location. Like, imagine living in a bog.
Yeah.
In a militarized bog. That is... I mean, I guess the bar is pretty great. Can't complain about that. Yeah.
Militarized bog with one really good, like, downtown Austin bar.
Marine armor.
Ooh.
Now what?
I mean, surely we're done, right? We can start researching the ship stuff now?
We can do auto doors and drugs, or we could just do ship.
I think we got everything we need, and we don't want drugs. Auto doors aren't super helpful.
Yeah, I guess let's just start working on it.
Is there a specific order that's best to go in?
Probably, like, least time to most time, so that, people's research will increase when it gets to the harder ones.
Oh, okay, sure.
I don't actually know if that's actually not how it works at all. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters at all.
Let's see.
So whichever one sounds the funniest.
Okay, well, if we're doing whichever one sounds the funniest, it's probably the Johnson Tanaka Drive, which I assume is like the starship. like the light speed hard drive, or Jesus Christ, why can't I talk? The light speed engine or whatever.
It's the thumb drive where we keep all the space travel in.
Yes.
Hey, want to buy any death sticks? Do not want any death sticks. You want to go home and smoke all of your death sticks simultaneously.
I'm gonna go the well. So you think their research will get better? And
No, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. I was wrong.
We're
Like
doing harder ones first.
your research increases as long as you're researching. It's not like projects completed. I don't think.
We went from marine armor to a light speed jump drive.
I'm gonna try to make a suit of marine armor. How much does it actually take to make? Recon armor, marine armor. Okay. We need 4 advanced components, 100 plasteel, and 20 uranium. So we have that. Wait, we don't have 4 advanced components. We can make advanced components, though.
Have climate control.
Wow, that takes a lot. Climate control? Where?
Do we have AC and everything?
We should. Oh, I guess the workshop could use an AC unit.
There's a heat wave coming in.
Yeah, but everyone's wearing pretty heat-resistant clothes.
Oh, wait, does that work on just, like, the sun?
So insulation heat 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's just the duster.
Alright.
Yeah, we have very, very good clothes for not giving a shit about heat. I think the thing we're going to worry about the most is if our refrigerator goes bad, but doesn't look like it's going to, so we're fine.
I'll probably go and build a cooler into the workshop anyway. Cause
that's probably a good idea.
Oh hey, we can build the ship structural beam already.
Yeah. We're going to have to, I think we're going to have to convert my ultra farm on the right here to, an actual farm.
So that we can then clear out the middle area.
Yeah.
At least half of the...
I need to probably, rebuild this in a way that's not terrible anyway.
We could move the hops, probably, to some of the...
Well, oh, right. We were, waiting for these moisture pumps to be done.
Right.
And
but
then...
is the structural beam the entire space that it needs to take up, or is that going to be way bigger than that?
But there's going to be a couple of structural beams.
Oh, okay.
Because if we're going to try to get everyone off this planet, we're going to need a lot. So let's not even start build that yet.
Okay.
Because we're going to have to really do some crazy stuff to fit all that in. I was thinking we might honestly make a bunker down here in the lower right. Oh, but that's also marshy soil. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait for these... We're going to be here for probably another year at least. Not in real time, but in game time. Just waiting for these stupid moisture pumps to be done.
Should we make another one or move these at all?
The moisture pumps? I think they cover up... Let me take a look here. Hold on.
Or are we just waiting on them to...
Visibility of the roofs.
Oh, do they affect that entire circle?
Okay.
That's probably fine then. They're probably in an okay spot.
Hold on.
Can't believe it takes that much time.
We might need another one. Actually, I think we'll be okay as long as we use the middle. I might build another one down here. Like here. It's gonna take so long. Oh, goodness. I might just build it right here, actually. And one right here.
Wow, so you actually have to build the ship off of the... That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna deconstruct. Or wait, is there a remove floor option? There is a remove floor option. I'm gonna remove this bridge here because we don't need that anymore. Same thing with that. We'll see how this goes. Worst comes to worst, we might have to make a we might have to go to a place that is just a plains or something, and then make a shipbuilding outpost.
Oh, okay.
I think we discussed that before, making a little outpost to build the ship and putting drop pods so we could shoot out there, build a correct defensive structure, and then build the ship.
That'd be interesting. And then that area would be attacked instead of our base, which would be potentially a good idea.
Yeah. Like, our base is probably going to still be attacked occasionally, but I think the idea is, like, all or nothing it.
Yeah.
Let me see if there's, like, a spot nearby. There's a temperate forest to our southwest. Oh, hold on. Oh, thank God. I was worried that the caravan would pop up near the robots.
Right.
So southwest of us, there's a temperate forest, which tends to have pretty decent, like, terrain affordance. Arid shrubland would be, like, the best, because there's, like, nothing there. So we could launch a bunch of ships over to it. Build a little outpost, build a wall around it, build, like, really good kill boxes. We'd basically just ship everything over there after preparing.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm not against that.
It'd be interesting to try, for sure. Oh, the charge lance is here, so we giving it to Rocky?
Oh, good.
Is Caleb good? I believe so. Yeah, Caleb's really good. Caleb takes care of all the animals and is really good at killing and building. They also tend to... I see them cleaning a lot, which means that they do all of their work and then have a lot of spare time. This colony's absurd. We are actually having food problems still, I think. Not food problems, but I'm worried we're low on food. We're going to run out of food, rather. We could kill these boomalopes. Never mind. That's a bad idea. Let's not do that. Let's not think about that. Well, there's all those capybaras that I want to hunt, but they're also close to the robots.
Is that stupid boomalope still running around freaking out over here? Or is he
No,
done?
he calmed down.
Okay.
Wait. The elephants. I want to eat them. Okay, alright, okay. Let's think about this. Do we have mortars now? We can shoot more mortars. I'm gonna shoot more things at the robots, if that's okay.
That is always okay. How many do we have? Oh, geez, yeah.
Once everyone is off break, I think I will. In fact, I might do it now. How's your recreation? Oh, you're all, like, having a great time. Alright, everyone, on the mortars! Where are they still firing at? Oh, I'm gonna move it, like, slightly down. Right here, in fact. Fire at the things, please! Kill the robots. Good, that was a good shot. That hit, like, 3 or 4 of them.
Nice.
Kill robot, kill robot. That was a good shot.
Yeah.
Even if they're just, like, wounded, like, that's fine.
Can you get more accurate mortars?
No. Have fun playing the game. See, at this point, I think our turrets could probably take care of the rest, because a lot of them are, like, almost dead.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice shot! Excellent marksmanship. Truly your aim is of legend. Build mortars. Kill robots. In the most exciting mobile game of the year. Kingdoms Under Siege. Sci-fi.
I love the idea of a mobile game ad that just decays into just buzzwords being listed off in that voice.
You mean every mobile game ad? Kyle, like, literally give me a, like, 1-sentence prompt and I can make a mobile game advertisement for it. This is a good improv exercise.
Zombies invade Hollywood.
Being a star's not all cracked up to be. Rise the ranks, kill zombies, defend your appearance. Also, the mechanoids are attacking us.
Your appearance.
Yeah. Robots are here.
Okay, so they're coming now that we blew up their ship.
Yes.
Man, look how many of them are dead, though. That was great.
Okay, they need to eat. Zaradress, get behind the wall. Princeps, get behind the wall. Dodo, get your shield belt ready. Get over here. Niles!
Someone did that Cubics reference. I didn't know anybody else watched that show.
Wow. You mean the one with Vin Diesel? Or is that the one with No, that's Metabots, I'm sorry.
Right. That was the other one that we all forgot.
That didn't have Vin Diesel. Like, I'm making that like that's a joke that I'm making up, right? Like that didn't.
No, it didn't actually have Vin Diesel.
Okay, why do I keep saying that it had Vin Diesel though?
Because the main character is this little tiny orange robot that talks like Vin Diesel for some reason.
Why?
Cubics was the really early, like, pre-Jimmy Neutron 3D animated thing. I don't know if you remember that. The robot was made out of cubes. That's why it was called Cubics.
Cubics. Alright. Osha, what's your deal? Oh, you have EMP grenades. Interesting. Might be able to do something funny with that. Alright, is anyone out? No, we're all fine. But actually,
I say the guy sounded like Vin Diesel. I think it was actually just a black man voicing him. I think that was it. But it was like,
I've heard that joke from multiple people, so there has to be some like weight to it.
he just talked like a gruff action hero for some reason.
It's me. That's what he
Not
sounds
like that. That wasn't it.
It's me. I'm the Joker. That's what the Joker sounds like, right? I watched Batman once. Okay, let's just see how this goes. The robots are having some trubs.
Okay, you got spike trapped. That's good.
Do they actually hit
okay,
one of
you
them?
gotta take
Oh,
it out,
nice.
Ron.
I put those there as like kind of a joke. Alright, hold on. Where's like the Ultra Gun? Rocky needs to like equip it now. Yeah, go grab that charge lance.
What about the uranium slug turret? That's not on, should it be?
Oh no! I need that on! Ah!
Alright, we got it. Light
How's-
should probably stay up there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put light behind this wall, I think.
Oh, he did.
What are they shooting at? Oh, this is shooting at a turret. I see.
All of them are injured, which is pretty great.
That's really good. Oh no! Don't do that, Pike Man. If that Pike Man that's like taking pot shots is the last one that ends up being there, I'm literally just gonna like, I think, send everyone with like clubs out to go beat it to death.
Ooh, I love this. I love that we can get like a whole line of shooters in this bunker now.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
This is kind of the problem with our robot. Oh, pfft, friendly fire. Yeah, this is kind of the problem.
What is
Oh,
it
that's
that-
bad. I think they're shooting at us in the bunker, which
Who
means
is?
that
Oh.
robot. Wait, can soy sauce? Oh, wait. You know what I could do here? I don't actually move Rocky down. I move soy sauce up here. Yeah, there we go.
Robots are the only ones I've ever seen that will fight through the opening over here instead of just charging in.
Step
I
on
guess
the trap.
everyone can shoot that far.
Step on it.
There's so many of them.
Oh, there we go. Eh. Oh, that's good.
It's like a good old standoff.
Whoever has the sniper rifle needs a promotion. Also, dog. Hold on.
Dog.
I need to make an area so the dog won't do what it's about to do.
It's about to charge into the.
It's
war zone.
trying to haul the.
Oh.
No, stay there, dog. Oh, you know what time it is? Yeehaw! Oh, this is probably a bad idea. I don't care. It's funny. There's one left. Everyone go punch it. Yay! Yay!
Beautiful.
That's the reward at the end of the raid. Who gets to punch the last robot? All right, we did it. That was probably the only time that mortars have ever done anything good ever. So, congratulations, mortars. You're on thin fucking ice. Let's just make sure no one is still rounded up, and make sure the dog is no longer in dog no.
Dog, no.
Let's make sure we turn off the ultra gun. There we go. That went pretty well, all things considered. Now we have robots. Ooh, we also have those, actually I'm gonna have Nihilus go pick those up. There's a advanced component out there that we need. So that's good. We'll have people go haul that. Oh, these don't need to be refueled. Actually, these are fine here, I think. These limestone traps, they're kind of funny. I'm fine leaving those there.
Oh yeah, no, they ended up being pretty helpful. Are they why, like, where's the home region? Is that why we,
I don't think...
somebody went out there cleaning dirt earlier, though?
No, that was because, I can't remember the reason. There was a very weird reason for that. Oh, this is going to be home zone, though. That's awful. Once they're built, I'll clear it.
Can you make something that contains something you've built, not part of the home still?
Yes.
Okay.
You just have to clear out the home zone. Like there's like it's under zones. There's just clear home area, and then people won't go to clean it. Once again, kind of worried about our food. Guess we're not like we're not gonna be like ever super bad. Oh, you know what? Actually, now we can hunt capybara. But they're all by the.
You should also just start turning some of the Devil Strand field maybe into more food.
Probably a good idea. Yeah. Well, we could also just make more and better food here, because like we kind of have this like scattered, jagged area. This could just all be rice.
That's true.
Like this.
Now that we're draining the swamp.
In fact, hold on. Just gonna do that. I'm just gonna make this whole area rice. There we go. See? Rice. See? Blood! Alright. How do I shrink this? A little bit like that.
Oh, the heat wave is gone too.
That's good. I mean, it did not affect us at all, I think. I think we were perfectly...
Yeah, I didn't see any negative effects from it.
The powers of Devil Strand. Why is there a 2-wide potato cluster in the rice field? Shouldn't be there. It's really silly. I might shrink our hops production because we kind of have a lot.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't need to be that much.
In fact, I think I might have an idea. I'm gonna do it like this.
Remember when we used to grow weed behind the bar?
I do remember when we used to grow weed behind the bar. That was really weird. Okay, once that's all done harvesting, I'll change it. Ooh, all the stuff we're getting from mechanoids. I'm glad that we have all these paths set up too. That's like been a huge help. Just because trees aren't growing in the way all the time.
All right, what can we close today's session out with? Anything else we should do before?
Oh, you know what? We could see how long it takes to make a mech, marine armor, and make one of those. Okay. I think we just got the final component that we needed for it too. 4 advanced components, 100 plasteel, 20 uranium. Yeah, we have enough for that. We should make sure that only the most like skilled crafter does it though, of which we don't really have.
That was, I think, Nihilus has a 13. if I remember
Yeah,
right.
so I'm gonna
Yeah.
like make sure Nihilus is the one who starts on it. Yeah. I'm just gonna prioritize him doing it, and then like only he will work on it. Just so that no one else runs over, you know?
Sounds good.
Okay. Martra's collection of treasure. Oh boy, there's just a doomsday rocket launcher sitting out in an open field. Let's not have that.
Where's that?
I actually don't know. Let's see where it is. Oh, it's in the spot where all of the quests are always happening, like behind the tribe's house. It keeps on just being like the tribals just keep on contacting us, and I don't know how. I guess they have like a radio or something, or they send like a messenger maybe. Like, yeah, there's like a rocket launcher out in the field. Can you go get it? It's scary. We don't know why it's there. Like, I mean, I guess. There's two ways to think of like the tribal factions in this game. One is like very traditional where they don't understand technology, or the complete opposite where they understand technology perfectly well but they think it's super lame, which is why they trade like they want you to give them a bunch of clubs and maces for like weird endgame high tier components because they're like, this stuff is stupid and lame and makes us weaker, but you want it. I left my Doomsday rocket launcher somewhere. I don't know where it went. Can you find it for me? Hans Capybara! Quickly do this. There we go.
The planting sound.
Hmm?
There a planting things noise.
I think so. It's
got
like
my-
a shovel noise.
I can't wait to see this marine armor.
It's gonna take a while. Actually, it's not gonna take that long. If you can wait for it, I think it'll be sweet. Oh, master! Wow, we made some really good assault rifles with art.
Oh, good.
Oh, let's take a look. One of them is
With
called.
art on them.
Yeah, would you like to read one of them?
Which one is it? This one here, this excellent one, or the masterwork one?
Both of them have art, actually.
Oh, okay.
So pick one.
Art. The masterwork one is called the Gray Tiger. This weapon bears an image of a chief surrounded by riders. The scene takes place inside a district built near an inlet. What is this detail on this gun? And then the other one is called...
What?
Who made this one?
Paul. Nihilus.
This one is called Asucha's Strife. It says, an engraving on this weapon illustrates Asucha wearing a duster while wiping sweat from his forehead. The duster is intricately detailed. The work has a romantic feeling and a dynamic structure. There is a district in the upper part of the image. The representation tells the story of Asucha completing work on a duster on 10th of April, May, which means...
The art is of
Nihilus
someone...
part of the image of somebody else making something else. The art is the image of someone making art.
It's really silly. I'm gonna have Caleb grab that. I think Caleb deserves that. And then Rocky has that. Nihilus. Oh yeah, Nihilus can get the excellent one. There we go. We have a lot of people who have like really good traits, by the way, I've noticed. We've kind of got super lucky with that.
Yeah.
Like, we have like, I think 3 people that are kind. Like, Princeps, Nihilus, isn't someone else kind? Yeah, Window Hero. We have like 1 person who's abrasive, but like usually I get a lot more. We also have a lot of ascetics too, which is I think because we have 4 people who are kind. I think we recruit a lot from like tribal factions.
That's true.
Which I think they have a higher chance of getting ascetic. That might just be confirmation bias though. But it certainly feels like they do.
Only thing I can say for sure is that we recruit from people who are good at surviving gunshots.
I mean, that's kind of a job requirement around here, gonna be perfectly honest. Can you survive a gunshot? Yes? Welcome to the colony! Grab your duster in the back and pick up your assault rifle on the way here.
If someone makes that poster, I will make Ethan put it in the loading screen of these streams.
What, are you good at surviving gunshots? Welcome to the colony.
I want to see Rocky in this armor before I go. That's my only goal.
Well, let's see. What is Nihilus up to? Consuming simple meal. They're the one who was working on it, right? Author Nihilus, yeah, okay, hold on. Making marine armor, yeah, he's working on it. We'll see how, I can probably speed up time too. We'll see how long this takes. Let's see, how fast is he? Oh, that's not too bad. Speed up time! It's already halfway done. I honestly didn't expect it to be that fast.
I guess he is having to like hand make military issue battle armor.
Well, we have that's what the fabrication bench is, basically like a casting workshop, and
right,
with like a little 3D printer thing. Like I assume
get this many people that there's just like at least 3 minor break risks going at any moment, and you just stop paying attention.
Well, I mean, we actually haven't had mental problems for a while. Like we haven't had break problems in a long time. Only recently, and I think it's because of the heat wave, where people are like a little sweaty and miserable. We also had like a psychic drone medium for a while, and I think people are like not happy. Oh wait, Nihilus!
Fist fight.
Okay. He's relaxing socially. Everyone is like, I think it's just this bar that's making everyone not miserable. It's kind of absurd.
Yeah. I think it actually paid off a lot more than I expected it to.
Oh, it was good. We had to reconstruct half of it because of the horrible event that we don't talk about.
Right.
Hold on. Oh god, where did he go? He ran so fast.
It's midnight here, so I should probably go. But Kyle and Ethan are entertaining. I appreciate it. We're finishing soon. I also have to go, but I want to see this armor finished.
We're gonna speed through the night. Don't worry. Tomorrow is the day where it's absolutely gonna be done. I hope it's of good quality at least. Like if it's poor, I'm gonna be so mad. Hopefully we won't have a bad event happen too, because we just had that defoliator ship. Okay, what is this? What is going on over here? Oh, that is what is going on over here. Can you...
My man.
Ooh, I think we're following Kargan. Read a bug poem, 205? Oh no, I have to read a bug poem. Alright, are you ready?
Is this what chat reward?
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna like...
Pause the flash storm.
No, I'm gonna like... put myself on voice activity so you can hear me.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna put myself on, like... Oh, where is the flash storm? Oh, it's over here where light is going. Alright, well, hopefully light will be fine. Alright. And it was page 205. Here's the bug poem book. Okay. Let me open this up. So this is from the book, Buzzwords. A collection of bug poems. Alright, this poem is called Ask the Locals. Let me actually take a swig first.
This is amazing.
Alright. Ask the locals. Nobody knows how those so-called revolutionaries who wanted so-called Year Zero so bad turned into mosquitoes. I mean, mosquitoes, right? Because not butterflies or moths rolling in the mass graves. We all know the moths are children who didn't make it past 5. My theory is those creeps suck the blood of their victims to forget. With their bare hands, or with other kinds of hands. The kinds with teeth. They forget. Don't forget. If you scratch your arms like that, a huge welt will appear. A rash. And those mosquitoes will keep coming. You heard it from me. Don't scratch their real names. Toothpaste over that bump won't soothe you. Not this one. I'll tell you something personal. Every time. I hear their real names. I itch my skin. I itch my own name. 2. Mosquitoes. Call them mosquitoes. This kind keeps going. I like that mosquito's straw on your calf keeps sucking. This is when I tell you, don't bend, slap. That was Ask the Locals by Monica Sock, 1990. That sounds like it had some very like heavily charged like war metaphor in it, I believe.
Yeah, I thought these were gonna be like fun, cute poems about bugs.
A lot of them.
Or metaphor.
A lot of them are fun, cute poems about bugs, but there's also some like serious ones. That's why I love this book, because it has a really good range to it. So you don't know what you're gonna get. You're either gonna get a fun, cute poem about a ball of bugs, or like serious comments on a war. What are you doing, Osha? Making advanced component? No, we don't have time for that. Nihilus.
I love that Asuka came by and just like shoved the armor off into the chair like you do with old laundry.
I need help. Do you know what that clip of a guy in a mask screaming? It's like from a Shakespeare. Yeah, I do. That's it's from like an old play of like Oedipus, I think, or Oedipus. I have it. I can send it to you. Do you need it? Cows join. Yeehaw!
Group of cows.
Oh, they're outside.
Human activity and are joining the colony.
Hold on, I'll build a door for them, I guess.
Oh, they're back there.
It's fine. I think we have slate. I can build a slate door.
I like that the cows are consensually choosing to join the colony entirely of their own volition.
Yeah.
They arrived with paperwork.
Oh, it's ready. In 70, it's almost done. 50. Oh, what should be like terrible, awful quality, garbage, trash. Oh,
we got it. We got it.
Normal. That's about what I expected, honestly.
It's just normal.
Yep.
Telling Rocky to go get it.
Do you want him to immediately wear it?
Yeah.
It slows people down, though. It should only be worn in combat.
Does it wear out otherwise?
Yes. Yeah, I'm not gonna... We should just keep it on the ground for now.
But I wanted to see somebody wearing it.
Okay, Rocky can put it on.
You take it back off after.
Yeah. They're just gonna shed all of their, like, clothes on the ground, and I'll have to ask them to put them back on. There you go.
Damn.
Hold on.
Damn, boy.
There's your power armor. Alright. Throw your regular clothes back on.
Amazing. I love it.
Could be so disappointing. Have some faith. There we go. I mean, I kind of expected the first marine armor to be of normal quality, so. Alright, so now we just have to wait for a save. That's gonna take a while. These cows are in, I think.
Good by itself, though.
Put the cows in Boomtown. They are 2 bulls. We got 2 bulls. I don't think we got a single cow. Yup, we just got 2 bulls. Okay, I guess that's fine. They're eating my rice. My rice.
What's that?
The
Did you
cows.
do a Borat, but with rice? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. My brain isn't working. There's a giant hole in the wall. What happened?
Where? Oh, good, the cows.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. I guess that's fair.
Put an actual door there because I figured.
Oh, where did that happen? Oh, that's actually the best possible place it could happen. Wow, that was a massive...
Whoa.
That blew a hole in the wall with how much electricity was there, apparently. You're out of blocks. Granite. I'm gonna have to just put a granite block there.
Oh yeah. Oh, the limestone's down too. What do we use all
But
that
this is
stone?
all slate. We need to, like... Hold on. Yeah, make slate blocks. We need someone to be doing that. We have so much slate.
Oh, just no one's turning the stone chunks into anything. Yeah. A bunch
Yeah.
of granite too.
I will set it to be done. Who is on crafting? Oh, not a lot of people. You know what? We'll bump Dodo up. Dodo. Thank God we have these spare bedrooms. I just realized.
Yeah.
just waiting for the next save at this point. Hey, Mefek Jr., can you do me a big favor? Can you... Oh, you're not assigned to crafting. Never mind. Continue your job. I'm glad that the power cable got put back in really quickly. Oh, I want to check something, actually. Hold on. That's a lot of electrical. That's actually not that bad. I expected a lot more. I think there's a special message if you have over, like, a certain amount of electrical energy. Just charge it once.
What is the... Wait, what was the graph thing you were just looking at?
Oh, if you click on history, which is like the book in the lower right, and click on graph, it shows our wealth.
Huh.
So yeah.
That wealth is looking kind of high to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, let's see, I think a lot of it is buildings. Yeah, weirdly, a lot of our...
Actual money.
a lot of our wealth is buildings. Yeah. Wealth items is actually, it's spiked recently, I think because of those 2 assault rifles we made. Because they're really good. Let's see, is everyone actually using good weapons? I know someone had a shotgun and I want to replace that. Yeah, Window Hero is going to get an LMG. Oh yeah, Onion Zest needs a better weapon.
We have colonists killed, labeled, marked as 1.
Oh yeah. But, I mean, you know, technically. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. It didn't happen. This is such a bizarre layout of a colony, too. This is like the opposite of how I usually do things.
The map just, like, lended itself to it so easily.
Yeah. It's just, it's always... Oh man, we're actually like super low on food. I think. Yeah, we need to... We gotta start hunting.
It's gonna be our crisis next time.
Yeah. It's not like... Oh, you know what we could do, actually? Hold on. Because it is raining, now would be the time to hunt boomalopes.
Oh yeah, because then... Wait, you get meat from boomalopes?
Yep. Yep, you do. And since there's a lot of them around... That's if anyone's gonna go do it. I don't know if we have anyone who's not like, prioritized to hunt. Charlotte, that's... I don't know if I want that. Caleb. Caleb, yeah, Caleb can actually do that. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna actually hold this door open, just in case. Okay. I'm gonna like manually go over and grab it. Okay.
Oh. Wait, we finished the research?
For the
Okay.
drive. We have some really good researchers, and we're like doubling up too occasionally. So.
That's true. All right, picking the Starship reactor now.
What are you doing, Morgul fan? What are you doing? What are you doing? Building granite wall. Oh, that. Of course. How foolish of me. Motra in the lair. Wow, we can get a legendary great bow and a silver spear masterwork. Well, we should probably read this. Chief of Brinla Coalition has sent us a message. Apparently, tribespeople based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. Camp is controlled by the Barrow Alliance. There are 12 tribespeople, which I believe we can take out pretty efficiently if we send the right people. We can get a healer mech serum, which is super worth it.
Yeah, I saw that. Thought that might be good.
Because that's like, that'll like fix someone's scars and stuff. I'm gonna like wait for the last bit of this quest being available and then accept it. Just so we have more time.
Okay.
We might have to dig into the packaged survival meals. Oh no, someone made a bunch of food. I guess we just had a harvest. Once this corn is done, we'll stop having food problems. Because we just recently set a lot more things over to growing, so there's kind of a slow build-up. I don't know if it makes them regrow limbs. It fixes scars and, like, other kind of semi-permanent injuries. Or actually, no, permanent injuries, I should say. It's really worth grabbing. In fact, it was if Rocky got that like psychosis thing, that would be the one thing that cures him.
Oh,
So I was kind of hoping to see that pop up.
interesting. Is anybody particularly like beat up with
We have a bunch of people with scratch scars. I usually like holding on to it in case someone's about to like die.
What is penoxycycline and why is everyone on it?
I made a bunch of it. It's you make it out of the neutroamine, and it's a. Let's see if we have any. Yeah, we have 16. So penoxycycline, a drug for preventing infections before they take hold, blocks malaria, sleeping sickness, plague. Must be taken every 5 days to remain effective. This drug only prevents infections; it does not cure existing ones. So it's since we live in a jungle, a lot of diseases happen here. So it's basically to prevent like plague and malaria. Also,
You heard them, guys. Get vaccinated.
Yeah. Did we just have a save, or was that?
Yeah.
I don't think we did. I don't know.
Save or freeze. The save is usually a little bit more overt, I think.
Yeah.
But it should. I think it saves in the morning.
It saves every 2 days, so I'll have to see.
Oh.
So I think we're getting close to a save. Just use Luciferium. Yeah, Luciferium also. Luciferium is basically a permanent healer mech serum that you have to keep on taking care of. Have you experimented with Lucy yet, Kyle?
No. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just amp Rocky up on Luciferium and have him single-handedly defend the rocket while everybody else.
That is such a. It doesn't. It's not that crazy. It's crazy, but I don't think it's that crazy. Like Luciferium can do some nuts things. It's very interesting. The one time I ever used Luciferium, I had like an 80-year-old colonist who was losing a fight against against an infection, but she was kind and everyone loved her. So I was like, oh no. So I gave her Luciferium. So I had this like grandma on Luciferium.
That's amazing.
And eventually I had to like make a crypto sleep casket to put her in because I was out of Luciferium. That's the one way to like prevent it from taking hold, is if you put them in like stasis, basically.
Oh, right.
So that was fun. She was a really good colonist. That was a fun colony. I lost that one to mods getting outdated super hard in the game updating.
Oh.
That was a long time ago though. That's when I barely knew how to play the game. Nice. Is this actually... We don't need to make that much kibble. Why is this pause?
Are we close to it? Did it save? I'm actually not sure if it saved.
I don't know. I don't think it's saved. That's weird. Very weird. Oh well.
Did you do a manual save?
I can, but they're not very safe.
Or are those the ones that corrupt?
Yeah. Lock the door? Oh, you're right. I should have closed that door. Oops. It'll be fine. Someone will close it.
I can go ahead and drop out because I gotta go.
That's fine. I will soldier on until we get a save.
Alright, sounds good. I will see you all again soon.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
Kyle, for being a wonderful co-host. Take care.
See ya.
Now that's Kyle God. We can talk about secret. Don't worry, we'll be fine. It'll probably save very, very soon. I don't think anything's gonna happen either. Like, knock on wood, hopefully, but I think we'll be fine. What is today? Today's Thursday, right? Today is Thursday. Secrets about Kyle? Did you know that secretly Kyle's name is Kyle? He doesn't tell a lot of people it. I know, it's crazy. Ooh, we can get rid of this now, or at least move this somewhere else. I think I might do that. Yeah, I'm gonna move this, like, up and to the left a bit, just so that, like, if people do bust in, we can, like, maybe put a little bunker right here. That'll be a decent idea, I think. Bunker near the hospital. we actually have a bunch of spare alpaca wool? We have a bunch of spare cloth. I might as well just be using cloth at this point. Let's just do that, I think. No, hold on. I'm doing this wrong. Do it here. Wall, wall, wall. Here. Wall. Here. Wall. Here. Wall. Wall, wall, wall. Here. Okay. That'll be fine. And we'll put some walls up there. Maybe we'll put a door in the back. But I think we'll have time to prepare. You know, there should be a door here just in case we get pushed back. Just realized. Did Kyle actually put... Oh, he did. Wow, look at him go. A raid? Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's pretty bad. Those are relatively tough raiders with pretty good gear. And they are attacking immediately. Man, this would suck if this was the end of this colony. I think we'll be okay, though. We just have to... Like, a few of them have good weapons. And a couple of them are in power armor. A lot of their weapons aren't high quality, though. A lot of them are like bad at shooting. I think we'll be okay. But let's defend this, huh? Alright. So after he eats... Morkel Fan. We're gonna push you in the position. Oshua, what do you... Okay, hold on. Do we have a better gun to give you just for right now? Not really. Okay, let's like, hold on. Before I do anything, flak vest, helmet, 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 helmet. Yep. I think everyone's... Okay. Because that was a big mistake that I made before. Alright, you get over here. You get over here. Like here's fine. Oshua, get you over here. Charlotte, get you down here. Window Hero. Up here. Light. Might actually stay out of the fight. Nihilus, we need you. Actually, we're gonna put you down here. Who has the sniper rifle? Soy Sauce. You're gonna go here. Rocky. I think I might put him somewhere. Zero dress. Get you over here. We need a bigger bunker, I think. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I think Effect is another melee person. We'll get him over here to intercept. This needs to be turned on. Flick that on for me, Princeps. Far away are they? What are they doing? Are they mining? No, they're... Oh, are they preparing for a while before they attack? I guess I misread it. Yep. In that case, I'm gonna try to bomb them like once. With our melee guys. And then it'll give me time to fix this mess that I've caused. Okay. Okay, who's on Michael Break Risk? Soaking Wet. Yeah, they're just gonna be miserable. Oh well. Rocky, huh? Oh, go get food real quick. Do we actually fire something? I didn't see it. Oh, it actually hit a couple people good. This got turned on. Okay. We have... How's our batteries looking? We will survive. And we also have maximum wind. Okay. That sucked. Oh, that's good. One of them got knocked out. Let's get you back down here. Iron Zest, we're gonna need you here. Oh my god, everyone's getting pissed because it's dark and they're all hungry. I guess I'll start letting a few of them off, depending on what their bad mood is. They can go grab a meal real quick. But we kind of need them. Okay, here we go. Alright, you two. Oh, shit. Alright. Did you eat? You ate. Okay. Get over here. Mafek is eating. He's on melee, so it'll be fine. Okay. Alright. Major break risk. Who? Oh god. This is so bad. Oh, we need lights in here. That's a problem. We'll fix that. Like, hold on. I just realized how much of a problem that is. We can fix that so easily, though. I might have some... Hold on. I literally might have someone do that right now. This is such a stupid idea. Okay. This is a lot of people. Oh god, okay. That's so many people. Alright, go up here. To scoot up just in case. Okay. Oh god, light. That's bad. Get out of the way, light, so they don't punch you. It's really annoying. Alright, I don't think anyone get hurt. Which is good. Someone didn't die, though. Okay, alright. That was scary. Just gonna do that. Everyone is off duty. Onion Zest, you are going to capture. Everyone else, yeah, just go, like, chill. We have a lot of things to rebuild. I'm gonna move Light's bedroom. Okay, so the only thing I want... So a bunch of people had... Oh, where are they? A bunch of people had, shield belts on. I think a lot of the people that had shield belts died, though. Or are running away currently. So that's a thing that I don't think I can recover. Because I think the only people that, like, lived that raid had shield belts. Quick. I would like y'all to die or at least leave so I don't have to worry about my dang wall. He has a cowboy hat. Shoot him in the head at least. Okay, hold on. Alright, Onion Zest, are you good at doctoring? Nope, not really. Well, there's always time to learn, I guess. Oh, Light is, though. There we go. Okay. Surely... I was gonna say... Oh, he was on drugs, wasn't he? Bio-coded... Oh, gross. Okay. I'm gonna... maybe I won't take that armor. That armor got shredded. Okay, well... It'll be fine. Oh, hey. That's really sad. That's really tragic. Hold on. Can we save this person? Caleb. On the way out. Imagine leaving a colony that you just failed to raid and you're like, oh, I'm home free. And you step on a fucking spike trap on the edge of the world for no reason. Oh, 2 of them. That's so sad. Is there anyone else over here that's, like, not busy or losing their mind? Okay. Okay, so Light's bedroom, I think, needs to be moved, like, down a whole section. Just so this doesn't happen again. How many... Okay, we have a lot of slate. Cool. I'm gonna do that. Just to, you know, prevent this exact thing from happening again. I think we'll just, yeah, we'll deal with this. It'll be fine, though. This can be turned off. Nice. Everyone will be fine. We just got some work to do. Let's stick some carpet in here. Medical emergency. Oh god. I don't think they're gonna live this one. Four, 3, 2. Nope. Okay. Well, what a shame. What about this person? Oh, hey. You can save them. Light. Save them. Bionic ear, huh? How strange. Are you... Where's the other medic? Oh, only this person. Okay. Well, alright. That was a thing and a half. So this needs to be rebuilt. Oh, we have so many doors that we have to rebuild. That's always a pain. Well, I guess I'm going to be playing for a little bit more while I sweep up the remnants of this. We need people on hauling. We have people who are going to be hauling. Onion Zest, you're cooking meals. We do need food. Lefek is doing that. Might have you on hauling duty for the day. Yeah, you're kind of doing it. Okay. Actually, yeah, get over here and just start hauling this stuff. There's a mod I normally play with that's like, I forget what it's called. But it's pick up and haul, that's it. And it's basically necessary because people only pick up one gun at a time. Which I get, that's like a safety thing, but come on. Surely, there's a better way. Well, that went okay. I'm surprised that we didn't have none of our colonists got hurt. We just have a good, like, little area here. They really get distracted fighting those turrets. Oh, I just realized we can fix the sleep schedule. So this is the thing that I learned recently, is that apparently sleep schedules are super inefficient if you set them for the full 8 hours. Because sometimes they'll go to bed early, or, like, they'll be done resting early. So it's good to, like, basically set when you want them to start sleeping, and then don't have anything scheduled for the full amount of time, and they'll get up whenever they're done. Okay, so do we want either of these people? I kind of want this person, from what I see here. Quick Sleeper is good, Slowpoke is bad, but like these two kind of cancel each other out a little bit. Yeah, we got a raid. We got a very big Outlander raid. No one got hurt. Like, none of us got hurt. They kind of fired a bunch of smoke in the middle of, like, their assault area, and got a little bit bamboozled because of that. This area is just so defensible. It's kind of nuts. Alright, what about you? Do we want you? Melee, Medical 9, Social 9. Great Memory's good. Jealous is kind of annoying, but, like... Yeah? Sure. Welcome. Welcome to the rehabilitation, whatever. We're gonna take your flak belt. Oh, he has shield belt! His shield belt survived. Hey, Rocky. You can't have that. Strip his stuff. Wait, no. Strip. There we go. Strip. Okay. We want all of this not in here. And we'll bring them regular clothes. Do we have, like... We can make, like, cloth clothes for them. Yeah, we can do that. We'll do a cloth shirt and some cloth pants. We will have a bill for that because we have spare cloth. Button-down shirt. I need to make like... I wish I could name these. That's like my one complaint. Alright. Pants. Button-down. And then maybe a... No, not duster. What am I saying? Details. Clear all. Only cloth. Details. Clear all. Only cloth. We need 2 of each. Perfect. That'll be built. And then we'll have a... We'll have some zones in here for specifically cloth shirt and cloth pants. I guess for now. Yeah, it'll be fine. Clear all. Apparel. Maybe we'll make these t-shirts, because we don't use t-shirts, and I don't want them to be bringing Devil Strand button-downs over here. That's probably a good idea. So we're going to get rid of those. T-shirt. 2 details, only cloth. Add bill, pants. I think the pants, we're just going to have to live with that. It's fine if they get Devil Strand pants. It's fine. Clear all. Cloth. It'll be fine. We'll put them over. I wish we could make like a closet for this stuff. That's the one thing I keep on wishing for in this game. I just wish there was like a closet. Alright, clear all. It's going to be t-shirts. Critical. It's critically important that this is t-shirts. Pants. Critical. Can't pick the material. What a shame. Alright, we want this out of here. We need that. Window hero. Yeah, you're already... Alright, everyone's already hauling. Cool. So we just need these all rebuilt and stuff. Who's our big constructor on campus? Caleb is sleeping. Who else is constructor? Morkelfan. Hey, Morkelfan. You could use some recreation. I'll let you do that. Zara. Bulk goods trader. General yam genial yam supply. Wow. I do love me some genial yams, I guess. Don't know how to do that sentence. Alright, hold on. Trade. So Charlotte is wearing a hat. That's bad. That means we need to make some more hats here. Make some flak helmets. We actually are low. Like, I've noticed a lot of people are wearing simple helmets. Which, like, sure, like, it's better than nothing, but we could use some flak helmets. Okay, what do they got? They don't have any yams, so I'm already disappointed. Oh, we don't need these 2 male cows that we just got, so they can have that. This is a yak colony. Absolutely want that. We'll probably trade for all of these, honestly. We can sell our light leather, or our plain leather. We can... we actually have a lot of cloth, I think. It can only see a little bit of it, so we'll sell some of that. We need plasteel really bad. Okay. Now it's saving. Of course it's saving now. Is it gonna kick me out of this? Okay, no. Did it reset it? No. Okay, cool. We'll get rid of this stuff that's like basically destroyed. Cloth button-down shirt, that's fine. Get rid of the tribal wear. Double strand pants, poor. We don't want that. Don't want this cowboy hat. These flak jackets are... Oh, get rid of the simple helmets. We don't want these. Okay. So... We could sell some Devil Strand, but I want a lot of plasteel. Ugh. Okay. Plasteel for uranium. Like, let's do like 150 of this? That's still not enough. Man, I really want this. You know what? What if we sell some Devil Strand? We're always making a lot of it. That doesn't even like put a dent in it. What a shame. Oh, here's another helmet we can sell. We can make better cowboy hats. This cowboy hat is not in good quality. Actually, it is an excellent. Never mind. We'll keep the excellent cowboy hat. What am I saying? How foolish of me
My
to say
man.
that. Real fake Seth, thank you for following. Okay, alright, hold on. My brain isn't working. I need a lot of plasteel, but I don't think I can buy this much. That'll be fine. Lower our wealth a bit. Yeah, this is probably okay. We need the like advanced component above anything else. This is fine. Nice. Okay, that'll be hauled. These people can get meals. Princeps is feeding them, that's good. Put some pants there. Hey, while you're in here, can you, like, get these out of here, just in case? Alright. I feel bad for Light. I need to move Light's bedroom so badly. It should not be there. I don't know why that didn't cross my mind that... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, alright, calm down, you two. Goodness. Well, at least there's no blood drawn, there's just a bunch of cracks. Alright, you two. Get in the dang hospital. Are we really low on wood? No way. Oh, I guess we are. Well, I can fix that. We have a lot of wood that's kind of growing wild that we don't need. Anything in here is actually causing problems. Bio-coated assault rifle. Wow. Worthless. Who's still on a medical emergency? We have tended you. You are fine. Who's our medical? We need... Oh, you know what? We actually have, like, no doctors, I just realized. Light, can you do me a favor? Just so they don't get permanent bruises and stuff. That cowboy hat is more powerful than any gun in your colony. What do cowboy hats actually do? I'm very curious. That is one... I think they just give you really good, like, heat resistance. Oh, social impact. I forget about that. They're like bowler hats, but they look cooler. Alright. Man, it's a shame how little this covers. I think it's... Oh, you know what? We could put it like here. Oh, I won't hit the power. It'll be fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Ah, yes. The carpeting is going in. Okay. We're just gonna move. We're basically just gonna move this room. Oh, we can build you a better bed than that. It's kind of a dumpy bed for, like, chief medical officer. This is fine. We'll reinstall this over here. Cowboy hats destroy your foe's morale. That is true. If I, like, went to go fight a bunch of people, and they all rolled up in cowboy hats and not actual armor, I would be pretty intimidated. Maybe that's why the tribals do it. That's why they show up in, like, completely naked. If we can beat them while we're naked. I don't know what this does, actually, anymore. I feel like there was a reason. Oh, that was to... I see. I think we're going to have to just replace this with a regular thing. It's not exactly... We're not exactly having power problems. I think we should probably deconstruct this and put a regular one there. We might have to redo our grid eventually. Or actually, you know what? Hold on. I can make this work still. I think I just need to swap this out. Or I could keep that there. No, we need that power going elsewhere. Let's just, Man, there's no good way of doing this, is there? No, it's fine. You know what? It's fine. We'll just leave it there. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it eventually. Goodbye, General Yam. Sorry, Genial Yam Company. An army of naked people in cowboy hats will destroy any force that goes against them. Nice. T-shirts made. We need pants still. I guess those are being worked on now. Alright. Gun checkup. What is everyone using and wearing? Flak vests. We still need better helmets. They're being made, though. I hope. That was being made, right? Yeah, flak helmets. Sweet. Okay, okay. Okay. I'm just trying to repair a little bit before the next save. I don't want to play too much without Kyle. I think we're at a point in which I can successfully turn off the save, next save. I want this built though. Who's a good constructor? Soy sauce. Do me a favor. We need wood? How dare that? Okay, hold on. Nihilus. Never mind. Daradian. Yes, good. Are you wearing that? Oh. Wait a minute. That means we need more Devil Strand shirts. Yeah. People should not be wearing wool. Simply due to like a defense reason. Okay, sweet. Ram rant. We just got raided. I'm gonna go crazy. And they're using sappers too, which might be really bad. I wanted nothing more than to turn this off. Alas, we were being raided. I hope they don't raid into the prison. I don't know where they're gonna sap from. Okay, alright, hold on. Okay. Alright, Zara might, like, hold out on this one. Let's just see where they're gonna go. I think they're just gonna attack us from, like... Oh, hey, close that door, please. Alright. Okay, they're, like, going the regular route. Oh, but we're not ready. Gah. Alright, hold on. I was stupid. Oh, jeez. Okay, you go there. Wow, I was not ready for this. I kind of... Oh, wait, you shouldn't be in this fight. Princeps. Get over here. Rocky. We'll be fine. The turrets will, like, delay them enough for us to get into position. Okay, soy sauce. You're eating. Feck. Get your butt over here. Dodo. Get your butt over here. Oshua. Get your butt behind cover. Charlotte needs food, but you need to be awake for this fight. Nihilus, we need you. Are you wearing a shield belt? No, okay, I was gonna say, you better not be. That'd be embarrassing. Okay, you're done with your meal, which means that you're gonna get your butt over here. Or not. Well, we'll fix this. It'll be fine. Figure this out. You're sapping up there? But why? Okay, maybe we can like throw you up here. Light, dear God. Window hero. Also, dear God, please get behind cover. Okay. I need to move you up. This bunker might need to be moved up slightly, just because they're kind of fighting all the turrets, and not us. Which I guess is fine. Okay, well. Hi there. I see, I certainly do. A kind night owl. Well. That wasn't too bad. Alright, next save will be fine. We'll be fine to go. This wall got blown out, but whatever. Light, you have a new bedroom. There we go. And this needs to be not here. This room needs to be, like, condemned, because it keeps on getting blasted into. Alright, cool. You undrafted Dodo. Oh, you're doing that. Okay. Light. There you go. Well, alright. Ooh. Didn't see that there. 10? Oh my god. We need those. Also, we need that. That's good. I don't know why that's there. I don't know why this guy's there. Probably a very good reason for that. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Major break risk. What is going on? Oh god. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's why. Melee construction. Yeah, I mean, this person's okay. Welcome to the... We're just gonna have so many... Just an absurd amount of people. Oh god. Medical emergency. They're being tended to. It's fine. Okay. Alright. Next save for real this time. I like how they tried to mine in through here. That means we have to put some more defenses there or something. Okay, we have so many bows and stuff. I think I have all of this stuff designated to being smelted down, so hopefully that will be the case. We can move one of these too. These bunkers seem to work out quite well. It's a shame they're like a little far back. So we might need like larger range weapons. Because the sniper rifle works pretty well. The assault rifle is like... just slightly not long enough, I think. Although, we did have a lot of people with SMGs. We just need more assault rifles. I think I'm just grabbing the wrong people. Nice. We actually have enough... What does this do? Smoke leaf joints. We don't need this anymore. That's a really old structure that I just got rid of. Nice. Okay. The corn harvest is going to be done soon, which is good. Okay, this is done, which means I'm going to turn this into probably more food. Probably just a big potato patch, honestly. So let's do that. I think, like, about this size will be fine. Yeah, potatoes. There we go. This can be turned off. Don't need that on anymore. Are the animals okay? Are they eating? Food binge, that's fine. Dogs on Boomtown. I think Boomtown can be expanded a bit. I would like to give them a better grazing field, but we don't really have the zone for that. We'll just have to make like a safety space or something. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I should probably like not allow them to go into this. Yeah, that's better. There we go. That'll be fine. There we go. Okay. The save. Okay. And then I'm gonna do this. I don't think this does anything. There. We'll see if that works. The save feature on the multiplayer has bugged out several times. That's why I like to wait for an autosave. Okay. Oh wait, let me quit the menu. There we go. Alright. Whew. Thanks everyone for hanging out and watching. That was a lot of fun. Was music off the whole time? God, that sucks. Okay, I was like, I feel like we're missing something. Alright, thank you everyone for hanging out and watching. That was a lot of fun. Tomorrow is Friday, so more Yakuza, or maybe Halloween games with Sawyer. We're not gonna stop playing Yakuza. We might just do some scary games once in a while. Since tomorrow is the 1st of October, I think, unless there's a 31st of September. Yep, tomorrow's the 1st of October. I am going to do some scary games probably on the weekends. We'll see how that goes. I am going to like start gearing up to move though, so there might be a mess. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, let me check the dashboard to see all the stuff that happened. Thank you to the following folks as well as everyone for hanging out, watching, being in chat, all that good stuff. Thank you to Real Fake Seth for following. Kargan57 for the follow. And I think that is everything that happened this... Yeah, that's everything that happened this stream. Thank you all. Take care. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good weekend if I don't see you. All that good nonsense. Take care.